I was like, oh, I want to check out Rebirth because as we were talking in the pre-show, like my 3 game of the year right now would either be No Rest for the Wicked, it would be The Legend of Zelda, just based off of just touching it, a little bit. I was like, oh, that's definitely going to be, I'm going to be evaluating this as a GOTY. And Black Myth Wukong, like those are some, those, I like,
that's very telling.
We got some laundry on the field, guys. Like, whoa. And so to your point,
telling you, and Brian, you've seen it. You've seen a lot of these developers. They're skipping Xbox completely. Forget Game Pass. They're not even giving you an option to play the game on Xbox.
Well, and then this
it comes to Nintendo. It comes to PC. It comes to PlayStation just by default. Sony isn't money hatting. Nintendo isn't money hatting.
Sony hasn't had the money hat.
And these
I just wonder how much it has Game Pass. Like, has Game Pass one of the reasons why some of these devs are like, we're not going to put it on because we don't want it in Game Pass, and because it's not in Game Pass,
we see what's happening with Xbox.
Yeah,
and so that's why we're all at, hey, and mind you, PlayStation gamers, we kind of argue amongst ourselves too. Hey guys, go and buy Astrobot, go and buy this, and don't just.
Should I go buy Astrobot?
Absolutely. I'm surprised you hadn't bought
I've been planning on it. I just is like, I was waiting. Like, now that we're at the end of the month, I was like, okay, cool.
Not for you. Do it for your kids.
Yeah.
Because they're going to take over your controller. You're not.
But that's why I've held off, because I'm like, there is a level of competition.
Yeah.
And again, like I like whenever I'm off work, like my whole thing is like, okay, what are the kids into? And I try to invest in that. And I try not to, again, it's not that it's selfish for me to go play a video game. It could be if I abuse that, but I want to invest in them. And it's like, if I put Astrobot on the PlayStation, I'm going to lose them PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'm like, so it's not a $70 expense. It ends up becoming I probably need to get on the PlayStation.
I'll tell you this, right? So I have multiple PlayStations, and so I do the whole family share thing where I add the account on both, and that allows them to you can basically play all the games from the one shared pool.
Yeah.
And so I bought Astrobot one time. My son is in his room. I bought him the Astrobot controller, and he's just having a field day with him and his friends. And I can be somewhere playing NCAA football or Wukong or whatever, and no harm, no foul. But that goes back to that. It's like, I think you said it first, was like PlayStation is like the Apple of gaming.
Yeah, because with their branding and of itself, with Pro, because like
it's not like I'm
doing work on this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah,